Welcome to another movement lab. Let me just adjust things here. Oops, there we go. Okay, so today we're gonna be, as the title suggests, we're gonna be working on the beat. But just with every exercise, every practice that we do, this is just one way that you can explore and better understand and connect with the beat. So it's not the only way to do it. It's just another way, just another way in the many options that you have, I'm sure, gathered from different teachers, etc., etc. So just another tool for you to use and play with to better understand the music that you love. So I'm going to put a song on, and we're just gonna dance to it and try to notice the timing, and try to notice the textures and the changes maybe in the rhythm. They're not going to be many, I'm just letting you know. And we're going to be working on this same song for the whole class. So let's get just a little bit acquainted with it. Okay, so let me just move you over. This always gives me trouble, but we're gonna fix it. Okay, somehow. Don't worry, we're gonna fix it. Okay, here we go. That's it. Oops. Lots of cables. Okay, so let's put the music on. Just dance to it, and we're gonna go deep into that. Here we go. Okay. it here. So let me come closer, both cameras there. So what we're gonna do is, dismiss. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at steps and look at how we can arrange them over the song. So if you notice, the timing the timing on this of the song was fixed because we have different songs that might have change in time. So we might notice that they go slower or they go faster, etc., etc. But for this one it was quite fixed and very very clear. However, on top, you might have noticed that there was also like a sheet. Imagine it like a sheet of melody, and there were moments where you could choose to go with a beat, or you could go and stretch things out a little bit and follow the melody. That doesn't mean that you step wherever, because there's still the grid. Imagine that there is like a grid, and on top of that grid, different layers can sit over. So we can't just move on the music without being aware of the grid. But you can move at different layers. Let's just a picture. So let's start with a little with an exercise that we're going to expand as we go. So let's see. Okay, fantastic. So very very basic. We can do any sorts of steps. I'm just going to show you in side steps. So let's see. Do we have a problem? No problems. Fantastic. I like it when there are no problems. So let's see. You can take 4 beats to do a step. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you understand why we chose this song, because it's very clear. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or to the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will, let's see. No, let's keep going. So we can take 2 beats, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, right? So let's play with these 2 speeds. We have one more, but let's play with these 2 speeds. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 more, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, for 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4 more, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go forward and back. Again, slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Change feet if you were going with the right, go with the left forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Change. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The same thing we will do adding an ocho. So you can use a fake partner if you like, or you can do it like that and practice your balance. Let's go nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And unless you want to accent the pivot like this, we want to, which is an option, of course, I'm not saying it's wrong, but just for now, we want to see how it flows on this 4-count grid, right? So try to flow through it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change the back. And 1, 2. Oops. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Go front. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So let's go back to the steps. The same applies for steps. When you go slow, you don't want to be 1, 2, 3, 4 and wait. So you want to feel this is the moment where we can shape, like we did last week, and we're saying, oh, maybe here it's your opportunity to shape that step. So this is how we want to use it. You don't want to be basically all your step is done in one beat. You want to use it, and that's how it connects to the melody. Now we're gonna put the song back on, and we're gonna start with just counting. So it's gonna try to also notice moments that it feels off, basically. So it's an exercise. It's going to relate to the beat, but you will notice that there are moments that you would want to go faster, and there were moments that it fits perfectly. Okay, here we go. Is it? Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. So I know in the beginning we focus on figuring it out. So it makes sense. But maybe you noticed that there were moments where you're like, oh, it feels like I'm going too fast. Or it feels like I'm going too slow. So there are these other layers that affect and invite us to change our speed. So I'm going to put the music on. You choose whichever how you want to play with these two speeds, either with going using all four beats or using just two beats. But I'm not going to tell you when to do what. So now we know a little bit. We've heard the song twice, and you're a little bit more familiar with it, may possibly. So that will also help. Okay, let's go. Uh, uh, um, oops. Okay, good.
Y cuando te ven llorar, no sabrán ellos por qué, pero yo sé que lo sé, y sé cuál es tu pesar. Alma tanguera tener, y por eso al escuchar de algún bandoneón del sol azar, solloza tu corazón.
Okay, so I'm sure that felt a little bit more comfortable compared to what we were doing before, where it was, two basically, and that's what happens when you're taking, a class, and we're in the beginning, and there's the music, and there's also someone counting. So it's of course it's helpful when we're starting out, but it's also very important for you to practice in this way, so you don't need someone to count, and you can understand what 1 and 4 refers to, so you can hear it. Your ear can capture it. Okay, so let's see. Let's add on to this. Okay, so we have, of course, the opportunity to go a little bit faster. We did. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And of course now we have 1 and 1 and 1, 1 and 1 and 1, or forward and back. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Or you can do pom 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 pom. Or in pivots, 1 and 1 and 1. 1 and 1 and 1. So here, remember last week for you who were with us last week, we were talking about one way to step is to initiate from the hip and extend the whole leg and use this motion, the projection, to shape the step. And this is what we use in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. The second option that we were looking at is initiating from the hip joint and the knees. So it looks more like this. More like walking down the street. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Without doing this. That feels strange. So still the hip joint is involved, but we see more the knees articulating. And then the third option was going down at the feet, not moving too much, and basically doing 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. So it's more this than everything else. So this is where we're going to use it to go a little bit faster. And again, you can go side, you can go to the front and back. You can do rebounds, which of course you can do on all other speeds. And of course you can do or back ochos. 1. So let's work on it like we did before. So I'm gonna be telling you what to do. Hopefully you can hear me over the music. And then we're gonna put the song back on and we're just gonna improvise with it all. Or sort of improvise. Okay, let's go. Let me just put it down just a bit. Get set. 4. 1, 1. Now for 2. 1.
Y cuando te ven llorar, no sabrán ellos por qué, pero yo sé que lo sé, y sé cuál es tu pesar. Alma tan del sol, solloza tu corazón.
Backwards. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 2 beats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Fast. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Okay. All right. So, on your own, you put these together any way you like. Of course, when you do it on a song that you know it, the more you know the song, the better it is. But see if you can capture the moments, the opportune moments where you can make those transitions. Okay, last dance. Here we go. No input from me. Let's go. Okay, so that requires intense listening. So this brings us to a close for our practice today. So our two practices last week and this week they work together. I tried to do like a quick review of what we explored last week, but all the videos are here either on Facebook or YouTube if you want to go back and review. Try to find a song like similar to this that you like. Of course, you might not, Alma Tanguera might not be your favorite. So try to find a song that you really like and try to start with one that, because I assume that there are many, try to start with one that has a fixed time, because it's going to be easier. And then you can also play with songs to make it harder. You play with songs that their time changes, or that their timing is unclear, like Pugliese. So start with something that you like and that the time is fixed, so it doesn't cause too much of a challenge. Yeah, send me your comments, your questions, any thoughts, and thank you very much. Stay safe and keep on dancing and moving. Bye bye.